traders. High. Hope everyone's having a good day so far. It's it's Friday morning for me here in Perth. I had night shift again tonight, and this was the first time that made. This is probably my first proper trade that I've taken, with penny stocks, and I just want to sort of give my commentary and explain my thesis on why I got into this trade. So yesterday is here, and I missed most of the moves. So I was at work in the evening, and you're probably thinking, oh, it's morning when the market's open. Well, not for me. It's 9:30 at night, so I'm 12 hours ahead of New York. So I got in and I got out pretty quick. So it's not showing. I'm still so new. This is my today stuff. All right. So, and that was a newbie mistake. I wanted to close it all out at 512, but I entered the incorrect number to sell at 512. But that's all right. So that was yesterday. So I obviously waited for the break of 425, well-established resistance level, and it did. But I closed out quite quick. First of all, I just got 100 shares just to experiment. It was just like a few cents, but I only made about $40. I think it was $47 or $46. I don't put that video up yesterday. I'm trying to link the my account. Obviously, this is my Interactive Brokers account. I should probably not show everything, but whatever. It's a demo account, so. But yeah, it's not letting me. So look, I'm not going to have a live account. So Interactive Brokers requires a $10,000 minimum. I know there's Alliance. There's Alliance as well, based in the Bahamas, and that lets. Yeah, so I'm probably not going to put money with them though. I know people with offshore accounts. I know rich people that I don't think they use. I think it's Panama that they still sort of prefer. But anyway, so. This is where things are at. Now, what I liked about this was, so here's my situation. So at around 9 o'clock or so, I took a later dinner break because obviously I know the markets are going to open. So I have a little bit of downtime to prepare myself. So I saw Tim wrote about ZN. I've been watching it a little bit as well. Just to explain myself and why I do, why I'm watching it. I like this nice, steady, it's not crazy, little climb and uptrend. So it's showing me that, yeah, it's continuing to make higher highs each day. I mean, let's bring up the daily chart. How's the daily looking? Yeah, so it's dipped down and it's sort of held, and now it's back on again. So, and I'll back to the 15-minute candle. So anyway, so we'll stick to the 15 to start. So I saw what I did was because I have a work iPad that I use just to track flights and everything because I work at the airport, and I saw that I just looked up ZN share price, and I think it was Yahoo Finance, so I came up with the pre-market stuff, and so the end of the day obviously had gone quite high, gone to like what had it gone to 524 or so here, and then it was sort of holding pre-market, and I was like, well, okay, so I saw 484. That wasn't the previous close though. Okay, so close, so maybe there was something significant about 484. So how I played it, there might have been some 5-minute stuff. Let's just work this out, guys. I'm sorry, I've just had a late meal and I've just sort of jumped into the charts and it's all very raw, but that's how trading is sometimes. You just got to make things work. So 484. All right. Come on, shake your hands. You can do it. Anyway, so pretend that's 487. So, and it is. All right, so that's what I was sort of thinking. So I saw it was holding there pre-market. It might have been 484, but I just went +3 for spread. And obviously, I just like a little bit on top because I'm thinking to myself, an aggressive entry would obviously just, market buy, fuck it, whatever, get terrible, execution. So I thought just add a little bit on top for safety. So that was why it was 487. And then what happened was obviously the market opened. So this is today. And I ended up having to do a couple of things, which wasn't bad. So I let it run, and then I brought up because what was happening was with my mobile, I can execute the trades on my mobile, but it gets a delayed feed. I'm not sure if that's to do with the internet, but the work internet, even though I connect to my phone, it's delayed. You know, the interactive broker sync. That might be to do with because it's a demo account. And shout out to me if that is the case. And you know, obviously they're not going to give as much time and attention to an individual with a demo account over someone with, you know, an actual real. Well, I guess it's saying this is not a brokerage account, so maybe that's why I can't be linked to Profitly. But anyway, I'm going to put these videos up anyway. You know, this is obviously a real simulated account. And so, and that's what I made today, I believe. And so originally it said 300 though, so I don't know why it's saying 237. But yeah, so it broke through, and then I checked it, and what I sort of did was, let's go to the, okay, so it's the 5 minute, and it just sort of, it was fluctuating between, you know, I think at the 517 was the high, maybe even higher than that. 520 it looks like right here, right at the open. So the open was pretty. See, it's unfortunate, you know. I obviously, I think it executed, but at 9:30 itself, I wasn't I wasn't actually on the phone, so I couldn't. So it was a delayed feed to the phone with the price that I got quoted, but the iPad running Yahoo Finance was accurate. So that's how I closed out, because I saw it was just floating around 510. And that's sort of how I traded it out. Now, thoughts on, let's get the 15 minute up just so it's not too congested. You know, it's still, 511 seems to be pretty strong. So I feel as though, and Tim mentioned this in his latest video lesson that he put up on YouTube about not having expectations and that the market doesn't owe you anything. I fully agree with that. Mark Douglas, a great trader, wrote Trading in the Zone, and he mentioned that. And that's how I sort of approached this. I just thought, all right, so it's broken 425, which to me is a significant. You know, this is on the 15-minute chart, so it's several days of really bam, 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 just continually hovering around it, trying to break it, and then obviously, you know, the shorts might have got squeezed here a little bit, and it really just. But I like this. It was gradual. It was, you know, high, 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 and then closed out quite nicely, and you know, 511, then it snuck through. So I left a little bit of money on the table here. I took 1,000 shares, obviously, and this is around a $12,000 account. So this would reflect what I would have. You know, I could fund an account like this, but currently I just feel, you know, I'm such a novice newbie that it would be inappropriate. So this is the third official trade. I don't even know how to bring up how much I've made. I think it's around 300 or so in total that I've made. All right, but I just wanted to make this video, guys, short and sweet, and definitely reiterating what Tim said, and just not having any expectations. But so, you know, from the macro perspective, you know, I went from the daily. So obviously, it's got some volatility, you know, and an upward momentum. It's come down and it's held. It's not just collapsed. So obviously, it's got a bit of integrity. With the price here around 425, it broke through and held above it all of yesterday, and then we'll go to the 15-minute chart. So I'm just trying to create the story that I'm reading from the candles here, and then a really nice day and closes, you know, quite well. Pre-market was solid, you know, it was trading the 480, so I just thought, well, I think it closed at 475 yesterday. Is that, maybe that's, yeah, okay, there's the close. All right, sorry guys. So, and then it really snuck up, you know, during pre-market, and I just thought, well, this is something interesting, because I saw Tim mentioning it on, it wasn't ZN, it might have been AVEO, and he took a trade there. So, not a huge position, but obviously that represents about a quarter of my account. I was actually contemplating going 1,500. Because I was like, I made money from this yesterday, but you've got to just, you know, you've got to protect your equity and be very vigilant of risk management. And I don't know who watches these videos. I don't get a lot of views, but you've just got to understand the basic fundamentals of trading, and that is, it should be treated as a disciplined pursuit and not like going to the casino and just going, hell yeah, it's free for all. That's really not the case. You've got to sort of create and understand what the candles are telling you, because they will tell you the story of what is going on, with the battle of the buyers and the sellers, and how to approach things. And resistance is quite well established. Resistance is key. So I'll just see how this goes pre-market. Again, I'm working tomorrow night. My concern is, I just like what Tim mentioned is round numbers. People go for $5. So that's why when I saw it over $5, I was like, wow, it's probably going to revert back to the $5 region. So that's why I sort of closed out. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching. So these are the trades that I've taken so far. I'm going to continue posting videos up. If I can't link my this demo account to Profitly, I've tried a few numbers, usernames and everything I'm trying to input, and it's not linking it up. So I might send a message to support or something, because I would like to broadcast this. And I didn't send out a Twitter alert either. I apologize for that. I had my hands full. I had the iPad going, monitoring the price. I had the phone in the hand as well, monitoring that too, entering a buy limit and everything, and sort of just checking that regularly. So yeah, that is my currency stuff. Bam, Aussie dollar. I'm in, baby. See how that goes. But anyway, so I do currency stuff as well. That's also a demo account. I've been doing that for 8 months. So I fully agree also what Tim said a little while ago with one of his videos about scams and Forex. And look, I would strongly, if you are undisciplined and can't stick to rules, do not get near Forex. It is incredibly challenging. If you're like that, you just blow your account up and then owe money to the broker, because you can get up to 500 to 1 leverage as well. Anyway, thanks again, guys. Sorry about all the rambling, but I hope this is helped. Thanks again, and happy trading. Bye.